So they're going to try and re-sentence the Mendez brothers before they get released.
Oh, what? They're gonna try fucking
Yeah,
keep him in?
yeah.
Wow.
Because there's one side that wants him out.
Oh, what? They're gonna try fucking keep him in? That's funny. I know.
Whoa. That was creepy. I like that.
It's week 14 of the National Football League. Up next, we'll get a look at Patrick Mahomes. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Chiefs and the Dolphins, and it's coming.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Calvin Austin on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Tagovailoa on first down. And a man is there to knock that away.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Here's Tua again. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They've got first down from the 31. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Called in by Worthy. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
The give here on second. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Running back sent in motion. Third down, it's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. Throwing again, Mahomes. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Rolling left, buying some time. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep him on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
That's Hill working the sideline, complete. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught for the first. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Again, it's Tagovailoa. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. That's caught, Devon Achane. And a solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Tagovailoa throwing on 4th. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They'll throw on first. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Looking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Setting up a throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
You're good on the point after. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. On now is York to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs and their running back about to get back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. First down throw, Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. A tight end in motion now. On first down, they'll run. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. They kick the running back in motion. Short pass brought in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Throwing is Mahomes. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after.
Good. Big thumbs down.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3.
Good.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. In that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
False start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Do you have any toys around you, by the way?
Here's 2nd and 5. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Achane, a first down carry. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Tagovailoa now. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down. Here's Tua. Hauled in by Waddle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing now. Tagovailoa has a man. It's Achane. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Miami. Achane on the inside give. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 5-yard line.
Tua setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Bails out of the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You could just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now he's York to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Slot receiver headed left. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And now they're going to face 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Watkins, the motion man here. It's a jet sweep. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. From the 38. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this one to Watkins. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 2nd quarter lead. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3. Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Tua off the play fake. Able to get it to Moreau. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins. With it, 1st and 10. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Hits his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, Tagovailoa to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
No luck finding his receiver that time. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's Tua again. Brought in right side. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Looking right, and he finds him. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. Short yardage situation here, it's 3rd and 2. Again, it's Tagovailoa. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Here's Tagovailoa again. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Trying again following the sack. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Looking to throw. He's trying to lay it in deep along the right sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. We've reached halftime, and it's been an even one so far. We are all tied up at the break. Now it's up north to Orlando for a look around the league. We've got Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where you see the final score there. Drake May leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, let's get to the Meadowlands to check on the Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting L.A. Rams. Malik Neighbors, a touchdown catch in the victory. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they were losers in that ball game as they fall to the visiting Washington Commanders. Jahan Dotson, a touchdown catch in the victory. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Return coming from the 6. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. Ball at the 33 for first down. Motioning left is their running back. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
One thing you learn about NFL halftimes, Kate, is they're a lot quicker than the college game. You got to make your adjustments in a hurry, and boy, has this defense. Back-to-back sacks, setting up what could be a very quick 3 and out, and an early boost in the second half.
And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He has all day back there. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Dolphins are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. 1st down, here's Tua. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Dialing up a receiver screen. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
They'll run now on second down. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Got for big yards on the right side. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a third-quarter lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 17.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. Return's looking good so far. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's second down. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he calls for the fair catch and is there to collect it. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Running this one left. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
2nd and 10 now. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he makes the... Wait, no, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. finds Kelsey. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. If you want to make that tackle, force the fourth down, it took a great defensive effort to do it.
That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Miami offense headed out there now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second down carry for Achane. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost.
And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That was Stephon Gilmore stopping that play. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. That one's caught along the left sideline. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Watkins, the motion man here. Running it after the penalty. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Being applied by Bradley Chubb. Only a yard on the play, and that takes us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. All right, here we go. Second down. Blitz coming. Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in his hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make when in reality, in this game in the fourth quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play, salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a two-score game. That's not going to help in that decision at all. You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a two-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
Straight in your room,
start the
send
drive
your
with a
bathroom done.
And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
How many times we see these coaches after games sit there at the press conference, they pull out the stat sheet, and when they do, they look for some anomalies. And today, well, this head coach is going to be very proud of a defensive effort getting after the quarterback 6 different times. 6 sacks, and they've had a heyday in the backfield. Well, on the grade sheet, we called this messed up beyond all recognition. He leaves the pocket in search of greener pastures, but there was nothing to be had.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He'll start from the 39. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. It's an 8-yard pickup, then they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. They'll get this one to Watkins. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks, well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign, well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown and field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
On the return, here comes Austin. This return makes it up to the 25. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Awareness. Awareness is so critical of where those defenders are down the field to find that open receiver, but it's just as important, Kate, in the pocket. Having awareness of what's going on around you, the QB didn't, and the defense registers a sack.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ahead of 4th down, officials stepping in here, a timeout call. Blitz coming, Tua. He throws a bullet deep to the right. They connect on the deep shot. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Dolphins get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Tony now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The visitors ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
It's a gain of 4. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Chiefs.
Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll run here on 1st down. And they limit this to a minimal gain to around the 34. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 8 yards on that play, and they only have 1 now to go on 3rd down. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Chiefs leading by 6. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Another carry for him. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
They'll run it from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
He'll go to a knee to close this one out, Brock, and it's only fitting that he's holding the ball in the end after the absolutely tremendous game that he had.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
And he stays under this one. Wow, great punt. Unexpected fair catch at the 5. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Miami.
Oh, fuck. What are you looking for, son? Oh. Honey? And then the thing with or without the cloth. Okay.
We're hiding the. We're hiding. Oh, on that?
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, on that. Oh, I thought you meant this. I'm like, no, we're gonna hide the fucking tabletop. We don't want. Yeah, let's put a top on this. Put nothing like slides and shit.
Oh. God.
Is that my bud? Is that my bud?